Ministry, it starts with a revelation. We've spoken about intimacy, we've spoken about revelation, we've spoken about relationship. But often we meditate so much on it that we don't go forward. We're just reveling in love, sonship, love, sonship. So I want to take this one step forward. Are you with me today?
When Jesus came to Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples this question: "What are the people saying about me, the Son of Man? Who do they believe I am?" They answered, "Some are convinced you are John the Baptizer. Others say you are Elijah, reincarnated, or Jeremiah, or one of the prophets. But you, who do you say that I am?"
You know, many a times we get so caught up with prophecies that call us, you're the next Elijah, you're the Jeremiah, you're the prophet. But I want to tell you, I want to recalibrate you to your primary function, to your position, that you start with being a son. You start with being a son because that is your position. You go from your position to your function. You don't start with being a prophet. When people all around give you prophecies that you are the biggest, you're going to be the highest, you're going to be the Jeremiah. Yes, I am. That is my calling. That is my function. But I start with being the Son of God. It starts with staying in the vine. It starts with staying in the vine. And let me tell you, only sons are shown miracles. That often we don't progress in our spiritual life because we get stuck with our miracles. I'm supplied to, I have the bread, I have the wine, I have the pots, I have everything that I need. You know what was the difference between Moses and the people of Israel? You know what was the difference with Joshua and the people who followed him? These people, whoever, great leaders in the Bible that have been mentioned, they would study his attributes. They were a son. They were supplied to and shown miracles. But every miracle that is shown in your life is to reveal an attribute of the Father. You don't just praise God, wow, I got the new car, I got the best house. No, what do I learn from that? I study his attribute. Oh, he was faithful. He is a provider. And you build on his attributes and not your achievements because they don't prevail. But his attributes sustain through life. And because I have this vine in me, and he's shown me every attribute of him in different seasons of my life, I'm going to study his attributes. And his attributes are going to set a standard for me. They're going to set my standard. And because I have my standard set, I'm going to serve. You're not in this for yourself. You can start with being a son, but you can never satisfy the heart of God unless you become a servant. You start with being a son, but you don't stay there. You end with being a servant. I am a son, so I will serve. Why did Jesus wash the feet of the disciples? Because the verse before says that, I know who I am, I know who sent me, and I know where I'm going back. Standards are always set in service. In the kingdom, it's not self-sacrifice, it's selfless sacrifice. It's selfless sacrifice. It's laying yourself away. What could I be for somebody today? Now I preach about servanthood. You go serve, 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 serve. And then you reach a point where you're drained out. God told me to go to the book of Haggai. And God said, I won't let you build my kingdom at the cost of yourself. You're draining yourself out. So I want to talk about stabilizing yourself. Don't go serve so much that you're destroying yourself for somebody else. And there are some people who just stay at the son level. And there are some people who are there, right there. Servanthood on another level. No, you need to be right here. Every time you go into the outside world, you become a servant. You come back into your room, you become a son. But you always operate from son to servant.